Hey YouTube, this is AlexLB12 here for my next deck profile update. If you haven't seen uh, my first two, my first one was on X-Sabers after the March 2011 ban list. My second one was on Dreg Unity, and I actually changed both decks around just after I posted the videos actually to try some new things out. I will, as I test play those, I will update it. Maybe X-Sabers sooner than Dreg Unity. Dreg Unity I'm going to wait till after March 8th because I want to wait for the new structure deck Dreg Unity Legion that comes out. So, yep. But this deck profile will be on my fun slash it could be tournament worthy deck, but more or less fun deck, and kind of annoying for my opponents is the bounce deck. So not many people I don't think have heard of this deck because it's just kind of based around bouncing my opponent's monsters back to the hand. It doesn't destroy them, it just bounces them, so it gets to buy all those destroy effects, which is nice. So let's get started. First launch of the deck, 3 Penguin Soldiers. These guys are good, you know what they do, been around since the very beginning. Great card, you need them in the bounce deck. And the good thing is, he's only flip effect monster, so if he gets pro nobleman, that's okay. So, because he's only only a flip effect monster in the deck, so if he goes, it kind of stings a little bit, but doesn't kill the deck, which is good. Next bouncing monster is 3 Legendary Jujutsu Masters. You need 3 of these guys in the deck. Maybe 2, but at least 3. Or you need 3 or 2 or 3. Not just 1, you need 2 or 3. Because he just kind of mixes things up a little bit. Especially if my opponent knows my deck fairly well. He mixes things up in the deck. And they attack it in defense position. My opponent's monster goes back, which is good. And he has 1800 defense, so it's a pretty good wall. Next one, Golem Sentry. Like this card, you need 3 in the deck. I wouldn't use Guardian Statues, to be honest. It's too weak. 1400 defense is not strong enough. He has the same effect as Golem Sentry, but Golem Sentry has 18 defense, and that's a little harder to get over. So this guy is good. You need him. Alright, 2 Stealth Birds. Mixes things up in the deck. They have been, in my first duel, I've played only my bounce cards, where I just keep bouncing their cards back, and all of a sudden, in the next duel, I get a couple of more bouncing cards, and I set this card and start doing direct damage with Stealth Bird's effect. Maybe because they have trap cards that I can't get rid of for some reason. So I just keep hitting them with, 1,000 points of damage. So I usually, in my duels, get Stealth Bird's effect off at least twice. Hopefully, as long as I have the right stall cards, or at least once it happens. So, it's good. I like it. New card, thanks to Duelist Revolution. I really like this card in the deck. It's finally the Kalute or Honest that this deck really needed, was 3 Stronghold Guardians. You need these cards. You hold this card in your hand. My opponent attacks one of my defense position monsters. I discard this card from my hand. It gains a 1500 point boost. Great. It's good. That's great. Because say I have Golem Sentry face down, who has an 1800 defense points, and now all of a sudden he's a 3300 defense point wall that stops. Like say they have 5 monsters for me, that just stops their whole assault on my monsters. Because getting over 33 actually is decent. It's tough. Not many monsters can do that. The only monsters that can do that on their own are the new Nordic cards, and that's Loki still can't get over that because he's a 33, I believe. The only ones that can get over that are Thor and Odin. So that's good. Next monster in the deck, two of the 3 high levels in the deck are my two Guardian Sphinxes. You guys know what this does. It's been around for quite some time. Flip summoned, return all monsters in your opponent's side of the field. Good card. So, but the only problem about not Golem Sentry, Guardian Sphinx, is that my opponent knows it's coming, especially if they know the deck. Alrighty, say I play it first duel, they know it's coming. It's the only sacrifice I have actually in the deck that I sacrifice that way. So that part kind of sucks, but it still works. I guess it kind of makes them scared, diverts their attention towards that card. So, Giant Rat, that's a good card. I don't think I need more than 1. It just set that card, all of a sudden get my Golem Sentry to my field is usually what I go for, because I need an Earth monster, and Golem Sentry's Earth. Other Searcher, Sangan, pretty much gets any monster in the deck, besides 3. So out of, I can get pretty much 16 possible choices in the deck since I have 20 monsters. So that's good. Marshmallow. Um, it's a good wall in the deck. You set that card, flip it up. They take 1,000 points of damage. That's good. And they now he's an impenetrable wall, and they can't target him with a card. So, I mean, and the best part is you can book a moon him, or I can bounce him with maybe Penguin Soldier's effect, get it back to my hand, maybe set it again a little later on, and they, use his effect a couple of times, which is kind of nice. So I like that. And of course, he's a wall. He's hard to get around because he's not strip about. Last monster of the deck, kind of an interesting tech choice that I think works according to the card reading, is Lava Golem. I like Lava Golem because I sack two of my opponent's monsters. Now the card says I can't normal summon, and I can't set during the turn I special summon this to my opponent's side of the field. But I'm going on, hopefully on a card loop here. I can still flip summon, hopefully. Maybe I have a Golem Sentry face down, I summon this card to their side of the field, and then I bounce my Lava Golem back to my hand. Which is good. I like that. And then because then I get to use it again later. So when I summon two more monsters, I sack them again, they get Lava Golem, then I'll bounce it hopefully again, back to my hand. So it's a kind of 2-for-1 deal. And the Golem Sentry, I'm hoping it works because it's a flip summon, and it doesn't say that I can't flip summon. And then I flip it face down. I don't set it, I flip it face down. I'm kind of hoping that's a card loop I discovered. So, but if I'm wrong, go ahead and comment on it. Yeah, that's a good card. And if I want to leave it on their side of the field, say they have, only a couple thousand left, I summon Lava Golem, I'll wait till their standby phase, they will take 1,000, then I'll compulsory this card back to my hand, or something like that. So, that's good. I like it. Alright, on to the spells. That was 20 monsters. On to the spells, we have 3 Heat Wave. Heat Wave is amazing for stopping the swarming, especially if I get 2 of these right away, and I have monsters to set. Great. This card's amazing. I love it. What this does is during the main phase, I can activate this card like Cold Wave, and then neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters until my next draw phase. But guess what? I don't normal summon. I flip summon, or I set. So, doesn't hurt me at all. At all. The only thing it hurts would be a Lava Golem, and I really probably wouldn't use Heat Wave and Lava Golem in combo, so it works. I like it. Next 2 cards, Nightmare Steel Cage. I need to stop attacks quite often. I threw these in here to stop attacks, along with, of course, Swords of Revealing Light. So I got these as 3 just stall for as long as possible. I like them because I need to keep monsters in the field. If I can't keep monsters in the field, I'm toast. I can't come back with using just spells and traps. I have to have monsters on the field. They are the fuel engine of my deck. Swords Concealing Light flips those monsters that I don't want them to use their effects face down, like tuners, or I'll be able to, block a couple of like, maybe I'll bounce a tuner back with Compulsory Evacuation Device, or maybe I'll book a Moonit or something. But then they still have the other monsters on the field that I don't want them to have. I'll activate Swords of Concealing Light, get all their monsters face down, and keep them there until I can figure out what to do with them. And I can also use it on, of course, this will hurt Drag Unity a lot, so because of all the equipping that's going to go on. This hurts, maybe this expands a little bit because they have some equipped cards. It hurts the Power Tool Dragon. My little brother plays a Power Tool Dragon deck, so it hurts his deck a little bit too. So I think it's just an overall good card. Just stop some of their monsters so I can figure out what to do with them while they're in waiting. Shallow Grave. It's okay. I don't know if I'm going to keep using this card because I don't get monsters to the graveyard very often unless they do it for me, so we'll see. 1 Book of Moon. Going to 1 kind of hurt this deck, but it's okay. It still works. Just gave me room for other cards. Course of Sanctuary increases my defense by 500. That's good. I need high defense so they can't mow down my monsters. Shifting Shadows, of course, needs this. Just kind of creates... It's kind of in there for fun, I guess, too. Just because I think it's kind of fun. Just to shift my monsters around. But it gives that... a little confusion as to what they're attacking. They don't know if they're attacking, maybe a Penguin Soldier or my Golem Soldier. Because after a while, they're going to figure out where my monsters are. And I have 4 monsters. Shifting Shadows, they have no idea what's going to happen. They have no idea what they're attacking after a while. Creature Swap, great card. I may have 4 monsters on the field. They may have 1, and I'm about to finish off with game. They have a huge monster on the field. And so I'll just creature swap in and finish them off with their own monster. So, good card. I like it. Onto the traps, we have 2 Threatening Roars. I don't have 3, just 2. Good card. You need it. Say they MST it. Threatening Roar. You can still activate it. Other one, Zero Gravity. Flips all face-up monsters. Flips all their positions. Like that card. All mine are face down. So, it still works. Forced back. Negates a normal summon or special summon. No, okay, sorry. It negates a normal summon or flip summon of any monster and returns it to your opponent's hand. Good card. I like it. Stops that first tuner maybe coming out, or maybe that playing 6 Samurais stops the Kaigeki or Marauding Captain or whatever they use. 2 Compulsoroids of evacuation devices. I didn't find room for 3. I like it at 2 because it works. I have most of my monsters are bounce effects. So, and then the last 2 cards doing more direct damage are 2 Magic Cylinders. They try and attack me, Magic Cylinder them to death. So come out of this, Stealth Bird, come out of this, two Stealth Birds, a Lava Golem, and a what's that card? A Marshmallow. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage, hopefully, or enough damage. And then if I attack them at all, because I bounce their monsters, then I get attack and flip face down. Hopefully that worked. So yep, that's it. That's my overall deck. 40 cards. No tuners in the deck, so I don't Seeker Summon at all. I just set and flip summon. That's it. So please comment, rate my video. Please start subscribing. I would love to see more people or more YouTubers look at my videos. That'd be amazing. And if you have any deck requests, go ahead and shoot them out, and I'll hopefully get them out here. I have lots of friends that have multiple decks too. I have like 9 myself. They have probably 9 each. So we have just about every deck you could probably imagine, or can make it easily, or talk about it. So either or. So please comment, rate, again, subscribe. So thank you.